Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover, hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be.
It is.
John Cena's here. Cena's in WrestleMania.
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
Cena's got Roman up. Attitude adjustment.
Down goes Reigns.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
What a moment this is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal.
Oh, and Rock with a rock bottom!
The final boss strikes, and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt, and he's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh.
No way. No way. Guys,
What is going on here? We know that music all too well, but
It's Seth Rollins. And a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Now what? Undertaker's in the ring!
oh my gosh!
the great one face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Undertaker with the Rock! Choke slam! The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania!
Unreal.
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
The Tribal Chief putting a ghost of his past to rest.
Looking for the spear to put Cody away.
No! Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the Bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as in a family that specialized in brute force over the years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move. One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the...
Listen to this.
What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
You can feel this. Undoubtedly the top title in this company. Michael Cole. Alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client, and 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion. Holy, meet the barricade.
Oh, he slammed his face right into the barricade. Hulk Hogan, a five-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Oh, that got turned around on Yokozuna. Oh. This is an event of international magnitude. Byron, photographers from around the world, including a large contingent from Japan, are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
A lot of pressure on the former champion. There is no way Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna can return to Japan and lose face.
And the Hulkster may have some self-imposed pressure. He not only wants to win, he stated that he wants to pick up the 550-pound Yokozuna and slam the Giant's carcass through the ring.
We know each man's strategy coming in. Yokozuna has added 50 pounds to his frame since WrestleMania, while Hogan has actually slimmed down since he captured the WWE Championship.
Indeed, we're going to see more speed, more endurance from the Hulkster. But now that Yokozuna has hit 550 pounds, every kick, every leg drop, and every bonsai drop will be even more impactful.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna the title match.
Indeed, there will be no rematch for Brett, who, I might add, lost the title after Mr. Fuji interfered on Yokozuna's behalf. Instead, he was given an automatic entry into tonight's King of the Ring tournament.
The Hitman has certainly capitalized on that opportunity, already defeating Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect tonight. Now, can he finish the job in the main event and win the King of the Ring?
And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked.
What a shot!
That'll light up your chest. Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later.
Flying! You gotta be kidding me!
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
Yokozuna making Hogan
look out!
Whoa, what a landing! The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Yokozuna's maintaining the advantage now.
Hulkster has to find a way, find some energy.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Oh, ouch. Ooh. Hip attack, what impact. Gets caught by the hip attack. Now a big swing of momentum. Against Hogan.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan. Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
German suplex. Momentum is really on What's he got in store?
Belly suplex. Textbook scoop slam.
Victim to a slew of offense.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
Placed him in the corner here. Running hip attack. What impact. Just a relentless assault from Yokozuna.
Hulkster's in a disheartening position.
What a shot!
That'll light up your chest.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. He's in for something bad.
Belly to belly. Vicious. He's got Hulkster here. Belly to belly.
And things aren't looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this.
Those focused attacks on the torso might have done some serious internal damage.
Running hip attack. What impact. Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here.
Flip the corner now.
Ooh, right to the midsection.
And a feel. Hooked up.
Driven down.
High level of offense on display from Yokozuna.
Hogan's going to have to dig down deep here.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop. Oh, a Samoan drop. Cuts the attack off.
He's looking to get back in this.
Good chance for Hogan to gain his wits about him.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. German suplex.
Yokozuna grabs him, setting up.
He's got something coming.
Belly to belly suplex.
Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
Oh my gosh!
Yokozuna is absolutely unloading here. Oh my gosh, what impact!
German suplex.
Yokozuna on the move.
Big leg drop by Yoko.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
High level of offense on this. Play from Yokozuna.
Orchard has to find a way, find some energy.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
He connects with a counter.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Hulk Hogan. Oh, he's about to Hulk up. Hogan back on his feet. Here comes Hulk Hogan. What are you going to do? 3 punches. Hogan going to send his opponent across the ring. Big boot. Leg drop.
Hogan with the boot.
The champ with the cover. He got the shoulder up in time.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep.
Here comes Hogan. The leg drop.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
What? What just? I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
And does Hogan now change his tactics or really attempt to try it and true once more?
Just punishing their opponent.
Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan and Yokozuna.
This is exactly what the crowd wanted to see back at WrestleMania.
Yokozuna sidesteps.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Chop like a frying pan.
Moments away from crowning a new champ.
And into the corner he goes. Running hip attack. What impact.
No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
Yeah, Yokozuna is clearly in control.
From the champion.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Devastating leg drop.
official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE Champion.
Here in the heartland of America, the heart of Hulkamania has just stopped beating.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Alpha himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journey,
one of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
As a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha, at a combined weight
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
and their opponents at a combined weight of 500 and...
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right, a big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight. And he is directed into the corner.
That puts a stop to Steiner. Just like that, Rick finds a counter. He answers right back.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions. And he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
Oh, what a response.
Oh, headbutt.
stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat. Then a knee right to the throat.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
And now propped up in the corner.
Just a nasty headbutt.
That's Triggers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, going for it, trying to step through.
Roll on their belly, and he locks in the Boston Crab.
And with the
Trying to find a way out, using his power to escape.
big splash in the corner. Power slam.
She's starting to feel the effects of this attack. And Fatu got stopped in his tracks. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the...
He might actually get the win here.
And he manages to kick out at one.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought. Great way to disorient your opponent.
Got him in the corner now.
Fatu finds the advantage. Boom, what a punch.
Nice scoop slam.
Power slam. And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys. Launched right out of the ring. this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Being carried around now. Check your face after that one. Sent right into the corner. He counters with a great reversal. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Look at this. Picture perfect backbreaker. Tossed back into the ring. Drop down.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Oh, God. Boom. Read that one. Pow. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? A back suplex right out of the apron.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
The wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape. Coming in off the tag.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Placing him in the corner.
Tag is made. Tandem offense incoming from the Steiners. Off the top rope. This won't end well. Steinerizer.
Is that enough to finally put
Makes
down
the
the
cover.
Headbreakers?
And the count doesn't even begin.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Metal rope fork. Scott covers. Shoulders down. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
He's still got life in this matchup. Tag made. Rick and Scott Steiner looking for some tandem offense here from the top.
Steinerizer connected big time.
Big move from the
Makes the
Steiners.
cover.
Might just end things.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman Gladiators proud. From the top.
Hot right in the stomach creates the separation.
Foot meet face.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
Oh, an overhand chop. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Oh my gosh, with one hand.
Launching.
Look out below.
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
Headbutt. Oh, not done yet.
A second and a third too.
And now a third.
And the Head Shrinkers just might have it.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Oh,
Fatu is imposing his. Here's the cover. Does he have it? And the Head Shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest. Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
In trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Hunter on the receiving end. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and from the top, through the air, it connects!
From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
He's able to counter that. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down. And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella.
Yes, he had that coming all night. Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! Cover to be crowned champion. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
What a reversal by Hunter. These two trading one blow after another. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Stag. Back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
A face bust. Helmsley taking hold. Caught with a cover.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
There is your winner, and still
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should...
Cobra clutch.
The Cobra clutch is in.
Just in trouble here.
A couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wonder.
Oh, submission move. Fujiwara armbar. And you can see the arm getting absolutely...
Trying to find a way out. And he's out and delivers a knee.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. And now he's going to the top rope.
Soaring.
Good Lord, taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
Maivia gets stonewalled.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Whip back into the ring.
Ooh, merciless looking blow. And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool.
To the sky.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Ooh, bad landing.
The champ creating some distance with that move.
He's able to reverse it. DDT.
Compressed in the corner.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never-say-die attitude of the former superstar.
He gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to give it his all.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you.
Maivia way up high. Oh! He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Fends it off. Good counter. Looks like he's coming back in.
And Rocky just taunting his opponent now.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Raw drop kick. Oof. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Maivia took to the... Sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think...
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in
Chief Peter Maivia taking out George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars. Brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Man, the Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The Animal has no idea what to make of Maivia. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see from the heavens, splash from the top.
He just flipped the script there.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the Animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the Animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
Ooh, great anticipation. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur, folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
As their opponent biting their nose.
And that was a first-hand example of a dirty attack.
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
And George is caught into a backbreaker. And George is laid out.
Well-placed kick. Oh. Ouch. Measured up nicely. Fist drop. Peter Maivia just rubbing it in now. Boom.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name.
Take it over!
Going for the win here!
Turns it around and has the pin. Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Why? Why?
Trying to work the arm. Now in control. They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly. or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Ooh.
Bam!
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
A stump puller.
The leg is only getting cinched in deeper. Taps out.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring fight. And it's all come down to this, the finals. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Samoa drop.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this? Match for Nia Jax. She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight.
Headbutt. Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Golly, Nia is just calling Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
Propped up in the corner.
Rimmed in the hard way.
Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra. Wow.
Defeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Springboard, but nobody home. Nia looking to end this thing.
Oh, my Lord!
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Attack to the midsection. Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night. Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, you know, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? You know, he had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. But it became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else. Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts. What's up top?
All the way to the outside. From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of that.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Can Austin weather this storm, guys?
No one holding Rikishi's family. Down now, taking out all those years of frustration.
Austin
And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. But he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
Into the barricade.
Takeoff! Whoa, look out!
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down. He wants this fight on the outside.
And we know how to speak. Rikishi is big, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell has no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Oh, this match is now all over our announce area.
This won't be good.
Oh, strong impact.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunder. I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake has taken it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen. And I bet The Rock is smiling about it, too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. Rikishi! Driver! Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Two! Oh, kick out at two.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display.
Rikishi trying to pick up the win.
Almost inhuman at this point.
From the middle rope. Oh, a splash. It's hard to watch. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that's... a phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
a title coveted by...
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena. He wants to obliterate him, like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena on the apron. What?
That's using your head. Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past... Past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
And you just see Cena's legs bent awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now. Ooh, brutal forearm.
And Umaga will look to continue to use his 100-pound weight advantage in an effort to become the WWE champion. And Cena is taking on a lot of... The challenger is going for it. Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position. Spinning powerbomb!
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think he...
Cena with a shoulder tackle! And there comes Big Match John!
Don't throw a punch, don't throw a punch! Oh, that never works!
Muscles up their opponent.
Been driven down with Emerald Flosion. What is Cena doing on the top rope?
John Cena, you can't see me!
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. Counter! Saw it coming! Oh, what a club!
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do, be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one. Oh, serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his
the pin for the championship. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Oh, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Superstar setting up.
Oh, what a slam! Landed him. Ouch! Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Oh! And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at him up
high. Crashing to the floor.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Heading back into the ring now. Boom! Did you hear the impact? Boom!
Put into the corner. What could be next? And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strike. And Corey, you know there's no fort. It's equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull. As a weapon that could stop an elephant.
And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga Here it comes!
Samoan spike! It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Cover!
He manages to kick out. What strength!
I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new...
Here it comes!
Samoan spike!
We might see a new champion come up.
New champion! An undefeated champion!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight. Absolutely leveling John Cena in a savage display of dominance.
Will Cena come looking for a rematch? Only time will tell. But for now, this is Umaga's moment. He is your WWE Champion.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
And guys, the authors of pain now.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true. Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
Maybe that was just to keep his opponent off balance.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the fourth perched up top. Carefully placed stop to the arm.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Ooh.
What a kick. Oh, he timed that counter well. Oh, a wicked clothesline.
And he...
Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call them equal opportunity ass kickers. The first few rows should take a couple steps back because no one is safe when you're in the vicinity of these teams. Boom, running FTL plants.
Nicely done.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Being sized up. He might regret getting back up here. Got the leg. Into the choke slam.
Beauty.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time? Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Pump handle locked in.
Death Valley driver.
That's it. 3-minute warning or done. Keeps his team in this one. He's heading back to the ring. Stalking a downed opponent. And a forearm right to the face. Wow. And another boot to the stomach.
This fight seems to be heading in our direction.
Be ready to evacuate, gentlemen. He's making his intentions known to everyone in the arena.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
Anticipated that.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected. Rosie
and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. Popped up into the Samoan
Shoulder down. Could this be it? Wow, talk about making the save.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations. Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced. force before.
Oh my heavens, big time splash. 3-minute warning might just be done messing around.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly...
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking...
And Byron, Becky Lynch with the various... There's a big fight coming.
Mela is...
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder. And
blast off!
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
nicely done with the head scissors. Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are...
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. On the leash to Mike and...
Great counter that Fujiwara elbow. What Charlotte waylays her.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
Let's get out of the way, Saxton.
No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her... first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
She's almost there.
Could have been Natalya's night here at Money in the Bank. Oh, great wherewithal there. She's tossed right out of the ring. Oh, she retaliates. Looking to explore things ringside now. Oh. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly.